What's going on everyone, RG here and welcome back to a brand new Sims 4 video on the channel. And today we're gonna do something a bit different. I'm gonna take you for a small stroll in the history of the channel because we are gonna take some old builds of mine and update them with the brand new mechanism of for rent, so you can rent them in the Sims 4 game or be the owner of them and make money. So without further ado, let's jump in. So, starting off, I picked the Eago Resort that I made at the beginning of this year in 2023, January. I decided to make them, instead of vacation rental, something that you can actually own as a businessman or whatever. You can make it like a rental for 2-3 days, maybe weekends, maybe make it for like holidays, something like that. Very special build. The way I build it, you definitely want to go check it. I use the tool mode. However, you don't need to own the tool mode. As you can see, there's even a nice fish in the middle of the Eago. So yeah, you can rent it as a businessman and make a nice profit out of it. It's all up to you, so go and grab it on my gallery, RGeetect. I only made a couple of changes to it with the brand new pack, added some grill, added those rental signs, but really I didn't want to touch it much. And if you want to see how I build this result, check out the video in the first comment down below. In number 2, just like the thing that you do in the toilet room, we have the rock bottom apartment complex. This is actually one of the latest builds that I shared to you and did on the channel. I made it on the beginning of this month, on December 1st, 2023. And it does contain 3 apartments for you to actually own, and as the name suggests, they are not really nicely done. Well, maybe the way I build them, they look good, but it's a really rundown, rock bottomy complex, so definitely it's not for you to rent it if you are looking for a luxury place. But yeah, as you can see right now, I'm making the place with the brand new mechanism, trying to implement them all together, like to the new system. I gotta say that I'm not a big fan of how the new mechanism is working. I don't know if you know that yet or have you tried it, but when you are owning a property and you want to go to the property, to the apartment or whatever, if it's like a complex like this one, you actually gonna travel to one of them. You pick the one that you want to travel to, you will not see the other one, and if you want to go to the other one, you're gonna need to travel within the same lot to the other one. You have like loading screen stuff, so it's basically a lot of loading screens. Just imagine that you have 6 of those and you need to travel between each one of them. You're gonna have like five loading screen between each one of those travels. So I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. So many loading screen added to the game right now with this brand new mechanism. Let me know what do you think about it. I'm really curious to know. And as you can see, I'm doing some small tweaks and changes to that build. Those are things that I wanted to do when I knew that they will come to the game. For an example, this is actually a small room that is also for rent if you want it. I made it like a really rundown place. It's supposed to be like the maintenance room that someone is still renting it. You know, like you can be like the landlord that's still renting even the most disgusting apartment that they can. So they converted that maintenance room to a place that they can also make money out of it. It's really, if you want to be a like a landlord that is making a lot of money on the back of the hard workers, Sims. This is actually a great complex for you to own. If you want to see exactly how I did the whole build, of course, check out the first comment down below. It will have it, so you just can click it and check it out. Doing some more small changes, adding some of those radiators. Radiators. I love them, to be honest. This and the AC that you saw me already placing is one of my favorite items. This one from this pack, and I didn't say that yet, but I honestly, to be honest, really honest, the most important good thing from this pack is the live edit objects and the debug objects. I'm not a big fan of the general items, but those are just amazing. Totally worth the money just for those sections. In number 3, by popular demand, people. Honestly, I don't remember. I cannot tell you how many comments I got in the previous couple of weeks once the pack just rolled out, the for rent rolled out, of people asking me to renew or to update the caravan trailer site, camping site that I did over 2 years ago, people. This is a build from 2021 that I did on the channel, and if you want to see exactly how it is, of course, just go and scroll to the first comment down below. You're gonna have the video to check the whole build and how I created it. And by popular demand, I said, heck yeah, with all of those brand new ACs that are just meant to be placed on the back or on the top of those caravans, it's just meant to be renewed. So here we are now. I'm gonna update it with the brand new renting pack, so you can actually rent individual trailers. There are 4 in a number over here that you can rent. 2 trucks and 2 trailers. Basically, the trucks are, one is the one that you just saw, the Turkish one, or the cyan color, whatever that thing is, light blue. The other one is the brownish, broken down. It's an old one. And just out of curiosity, if you want to know, that the old one is actually I made from zero. Even the front of it, the lights, the wheels, everything was made from zero. So it looks like a real trailer, you know, not trailer, a real van that you can live in. And they are all of those 4 that you see, the 2 in the middle and the 2 on the top left corner are livable. And you have everything that you need in order to live in them, so you definitely can do that. Or, of course, you can also just buy it as the owner of this caravan site, and just take money from Sims and rent them some trailers if you want to be the owner of the trailer park. Now, this trailer park is a 50 by 50, originally built in Willow Creek. As you can see, it's kind of blend into the environment around it. There is like a trail from the right that is going inside the caravan trailer park. So if you wanted to feel the most authentic place, this is where you want to place it, in Willow Creek 50 by 50. I do believe it's instead of the park over there, so just do that if you want to. And yeah, I definitely highly recommend for you. This is actually one of the most, let's call it, not famous, but one of the most lovable build that I did in the past couple of years. And I honestly think it's unique. Now, I just want to let you know that stay tuned, because I'm going to build another one soon. So stay tuned for that, and it's gonna be super fun. One small info that I find it cute, I tried to match the color of the trailer of the van with the tabs on the left corner in the brand new mechanism, so it will be much easier for you to match them or find them. 'Cause we got love. 'Cause we got love. In number 4, we have the Woohoo Motel that I did in Strangerville. Yeah, this is one of the most romantic places to actually be in. And to be honest, for those who didn't see the whole video, which I highly recommend for you to do, yeah, it was basically to give another place for those who are playing in one of the naughtiest mods out there in the game. Those who play with it know what I'm talking about. And I'm not gonna show you the whole process of placing the rooms and the units or creating them, because it's basically just putting all of them in the tabs, kind of the same. But if you want to see how I made this very romantic place, go and check out in the first comment down below. It's the money, it's the money, it's the money, yeah. It's the money, it's the money, it's the money, yeah. In number 5, we have one of my greatest creation. I love it. The 5 stars Grand Hotel Casino that I made in the Sims 4 game. I made it like in October 2020, so over a year ago. And to be honest, until today, I think it's one of my greatest builds all over, like in all time. And yeah, it is built on a 64 by 64 in Del Sol Valley on the top of the hill. So basically you have a beautiful sunset or a view in general, the city view from those rooms. You have over here, I believe, 6 I think, 6 units, or yeah, I think 6 units at the end, 2 penthouses and 4 smaller units. And on the first floor, you have a casino that I made from zero. No CC, no mods that you need to have in order to load this creation into your game. But now this is the biggie. This build has a lot of objects inside of it, and I already noticed that some people on the gallery leaving comments that their game is crashing when they're loading it. People, I just made this video in 2023, at the end of 2023, loaded it into my game, created it, updated it basically, and as you can see, it's working. They write that it's like causing their game to break down or to shut down or whatever. So this is the big thing, people. This is really related to your PC. You cannot have like a potato PC with like Windows XP on it or something and load this creation. This is something that you basically it's something that only your PC, if it's a strong PC, can load it into your game. I'm not quite sure even that the like the Xbox or the PlayStations can load those creations, but because this one is really big one. I'm running a monstrous PC, that's why I'll be able to build this and then also to play with it. So I highly recommend for you to only download this one if you can maintain it on your PC. As you can see, there are 6 units over here that you can rent, 2 luxurious ones and 4 normal ones. So just pick the one that you want to live in and you can rent it by like 2 days, 3 days, a whole week, and basically think that you are in a hotel. And for those of you who managed to stay that long, this is a bonus build that I just updated with the brand new for rent pack. This is the private jet that I made. I think I made it like 3 years ago, something like that. So it's kind of old with the old objects. Maybe I need to build another one. But yeah, this is a beautiful, dope property to own. If you are like a very rich sim that own a lot of properties, you can also rent it for other people to enjoy like a weekend in your private jet. So if you enjoyed all of those my creation, maybe check out this one right now on the screen, because I bet that you're gonna want it in your game. No CC, no mods required. Until the next time, keep that scenes party going for me. RGeetect is signing off.